All right. If you've got an injury and you've got a decision to make, are you going to use a walker or are you going to use a cane? Well,
Or
Bob
crutches.
or crutches. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Bob and I have done this for what 60 years together
I
total.
hate to even say.
Yeah, and we'll give you some good advice so that you're safe and you feel comfortable with whatever you decide
No
to use.
falling.
That's right. So hold on.
Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Okay, Bob. Typically, people who are younger, athletic maybe, but
Right.
just mobile in general, and they injure one leg, it's pretty typical they go to crutches.
Right.
But as we get older, or if someone has arm problem or weakness or some other problems, then it becomes, do we use the walker or we do the crutches? So a lot of people want to go to the crutches
Right.
because
they look more modern.
more modern. Some other advantages of the crutches are more mobile.
Right.
They're a little easier to.
Upstairs.
You can go up and down steps much easier, and they're lighter. You can throw them in the
Right.
car easier. But the problem with the crutches, they require more strength, mostly in the upper body, more balance and more coordination.
Plus, they fall over a lot.
Yeah, you can't just sit them. They're
Yeah.
not like a walker.
Right.
Okay, so we're going to go on. I got 5 factors that you can go through and figure out if you're going to be safe with these.
Good.
All right, factor number 1. This is simple. Have you ever used them in the past? If you've had an injury, even if it's 10 years ago and you used them, you have that feel. It's kind of like riding a bike, but not quite, not that exact, but
Yeah, if
it
you are
helps.
elderly and it's been 20 years, I mean,
That's a different story. Yeah, so
Right.
good judgment with that particular factor, but it does help if you've never used them.
right.
Yeah. So, anyways, we'll go to number 2. Okay, Bob. This is my own little personal. This is not a test that is
I like this one.
across the board, but say this is the injured leg, and I'll have the person stand on one leg and let go and see if they can balance for at least 15 seconds. Up to 30 seconds is even better yet. Now, if they're like this and they're,
Often,
yeah, and this is happening, clearly
right.
they're
you
not,
gotta go with the walker.
yeah, going with the walker. Again, we're going to look at all these and come up with a decision after you go through all 5 factors.
Right.
All right, and the third factor is we need to assess your arm strength to make sure that you can strongly hold your body up as you swing through. You can take 2 chairs at home like this, like Bob has. They have to be stable chairs, and you don't even have to do push-ups because you're not
Keep
doing
your feet
push-ups.
on the ground.
Yeah,
Somewhat.
If you have a walker, sometimes if you just can hold yourself, just toe touch.
Sure.
But you need to feel confident with this.
Yep.
Whether you're doing the mini push-ups like Bob is,
You could do one leg.
yep, that's a nice idea. And if this feels like, oh, you're getting wore out real quick, because you're going to walk with your crutches minutes at a
Long
time.
distance,
Yeah,
right.
so you really need that strong upper body strength. Okay, if things are looking good so far and you feel like you're strong enough, your balance on one leg is good enough, and you got some crutches, you have to adjust them properly. When you put them feet one shoulder width apart, crutches out like where they are here, about 45-degree angles from the toes. When you the first thing you do is check that you can get 2 or 3 fingers between the pad and your armpit here.
Comfortably.
Yep. These are a little tall on me actually, and they don't go any shorter. This would be a little bit tall for me.
Tight.
Yep. I mean, I could use them in a pinch. I wouldn't use them for
Sure.
long periods of time.
Because they will pinch.
Yeah, exactly. And then the next one, let your arms hang down, and the hand
The
grip,
wrist.
the hand grips should line up with the wrist, right like that. And there's a little forgiveness
Right.
there. If it's up or down a little bit, you'll know. The idea is when you walk and you put weight through it, you're putting all the weight through your hands and arms, not into your armpits.
You feel comfortable.
Yep, big difference. Okay, everything's adjusted. You feel strong enough, your balance is good enough, and then you need to practice with them carefully. I put a belt around myself right there. Bob is
For the
going to be
first
my
time.
helper. Yep. Now the sequencing, here's my injured leg. I can't put weight on there. I'm going to go forward with the crutches first. This leg is up, and I'm just going to hop 2. If you draw a line between the two crutches, I'm going to that, not past it. Okay? And Bob's there just kind of holding on.
Right.
There we go. And I tell you, I've caught people with that belt who's
Many times.
yeah, and the belt and someone helping you. All it needs is a little
A
help.
little tug.
Yep, and that'll save the person from falling. So that's really critical. And once they feel, you feel comfortable, then you can go without it and by yourself. So I think now, actually, Bob, if there's any concern at all with this, what we just talked about,
Right.
you need to go to a professional.
therapist,
Yeah,
right.
go to a therapist. Make sure everything is right, and you feel very comfortable. Don't go out of the house, and then you have to negotiate up and down steps. We have a video specifically for that, so that's coming up in a little bit
We
as
have it
well.
all.
All right here for your needs: crutches, walkers, canes, and even motorcycles. No, we didn't get to that yet.
Not yet.
Bicycles, though.